All right, yeah, we have the full details for the new worldwide download celebration units: Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta, Fusion Zamasu, and then the two new banner units. We have a new Future Mai. Has Mai ever had Future in her name before? Am I crazy? Let me check. I don't know if Mai's ever had Future in her name before. She probably has. Yeah, she has. Okay, just making sure. Future Mai here, and then a new Zamasu bounty unit. Then we can see what the 200% leader skills are for the new units right here. So let's just start. I mean, Battle of Fate, Future Saga, or Power Beyond Super Saiyan category. Key 3, 170% stats, plus 30% for characters who belong to Realm of Gods or Time Travelers. Then on top of that, he gives super class allies Key 3 and 150% attack and defense. Right? That does exclude Battle of Fate, Future Saga, and Power Beyond Super Saiyan. So, I don't know if this adds to this. I'm assuming it doesn't. But imagine if it's like super class and then Realm of Gods or Time Travelers category allies that don't fit these three. I mean, this leader skill is absurdly powerful. I mean, let's just go ahead and take a look at what this leader skill is. It's not letting me check it out, huh? Okay, wait. Okay, it's adding there. Let's see. Hurry up, work, please. Okay, add categories. What is the categories? Click it again. Oh my goodness. Okay, what is it? Realm of Gods and Time Travelers. Goodness, I want to check it out, but it's not really doing well for me. Whatever. We'll just. I don't know why it didn't work. Whatever. So this guy, he stacks defense on his 18 key, and he stacks attack on his 12 key super attack, which is really strong. Here's his passive. He activates entrance animation. He gets 100% defense and 4 turns of guard if there's another Future Saga category ally on the team at the start of his attacking turn, which should be fairly simple to get. I mean, Future Saga, just run LR Vegito Blue with this guy, and we're looking good. On top of that, he gets Key 3 and 100% attack and defense. 2 key per key sphere obtained. If there's a Realm of Gods enemy, he gets 50% attack and defense, and he's super effective. I'm not sure how common this is going to be. Well, we have the Rose Red Zone boss. We're going to get Fusion Zamasu as a Red Zone boss as well, probably. Maybe as a Zamasu specific stage, but this is not going to be common against most of the game. However, if you are facing that Realm of Gods enemy, they go super effective and get extra stats, which is really strong. Now, it is absurd. As the first attacker in the turn, they get 150% defense and a high chance to dodge, which is really good. As the second or third attacker in the turn, they get extra stats, 100% attack, and then 50% defense. And then they do an additional that has a high chance to become a super attack. That's in slots 2 or 3. And then they also launch a guaranteed additional super attack if they hit 20 key. Should be quite easy. I mean, Super Saiyan, Warrior Gods, Godly Power, Prepared for Battle, Fierce Battle, Kamehameha, Legendary Power. Very easy for them to get that again. Let me see if this actually works this time. I don't know why it just doesn't want to add the categories. Sure, whatever. Now, this is the active skill condition. Can be activated when HP is 70% or less, starting from the 5th turn from start of battle. Or if there's another Future Saga category ally attacking in the same turn, or a Future Saga category enemy starting for the 7th turn from the start of turn. So, yeah, turn 5 under 70% HP is not really that difficult, and difficult content, I would say that's pretty easy. And then if there's a Future Saga ally or an enemy from the 7th turn, you're able to get that without an HP restriction, which is pretty good too. Just because you could likely run this guy with Future Saga allies, right? Now, here's a big boy Vegito whenever it wants to load in. It may take a little bit for it to actually load in there, just because of the little lag, but here he is. Now, Vegito, both his super attack effects, he does greatly raise attack and defense for the turn. But dude, his 18 key super attack effect is absurd. He also gives all super class allies 50% defense for the turn. You know how insane that is? That's a crazy support buff. That's absolutely just massive. Like, I couldn't even tell you guys how just that's crazy. It's just crazy, dude. I love that so much. A 50% defense buff. That's a multiplicative defense buff, by the way. Just to let y'all know. Multiplicative right here. Twilight. Key 5 and 250% defense. Key 2 where keys for obtained. He's guaranteed super effective. 30% reduction before he attacks. And then as the first attacker in the turn, gets 20% extra reduction. High chance to dodge. And then a guaranteed additional attack that has a 50% chance to become a super. As the second or third attacker in the turn, he gets a guaranteed additional super attack. Medium chance to launch another additional super attack. So this is very similar to Tech Vegito Blue. And then he launches an additional super attack when activating the active skill or when keys 20 or more. Which is, again, also very good. Because what you could do is you could use the active skill. Get one super attack here. Get this here. So you get what? 1, 2, and 3. You can get 4 here. 5 his own super attack. 6 the hidden potential system. And then 7 the active skill itself. Which is just like Tech Vegito Blue. And then he has 30% reduction. He had stacks defense from here. This super attack is insane. It's like this guy is he's really good. And then he gets all of his stats at the start of turn. So his full defense, well besides this, but he's gonna have a lot of defense start of turn with 250%. This guy's really busted. He's really, really good at this unit. And his active skill, it gives him guaranteed dodge for the turn. If that's not already just insane. Can be used when you're under 50% HP or in facing an enemy whose HP is 50% or less, which is just the same as the 7th anniversary LRs, which is really good. So he gets over in a flash, power bestowed by God and Fused Fighters. He does lose prepared for battle, Kamehameha. And then what's this last thing that they lose? I think, yeah, prepared. This is prepared for battle, I think. This is Kamehameha. And then what's this link that they lose right here whenever it wants to load it again? The site's kind of laggy just because everyone's looking for the kits, right? If it wants to load through. Please load. Where are you at? No. Go on, Goku and Vegeta. Where are you at, buddy? I guess they just don't want to show up, right? It's fine. It's fine. We could take one look last year right here. No, it just still doesn't want to work. Good job. Okay, I guess we're just not going to see the links, but it's you guys get the point, right? Now we have Fusion Zamasu. We'll take a look at him. This guy is also extremely powerful. Leaders go Realm of Gods, Worldwide Chaos, or Fused Fighters. Get key 3 and 170% to stats. 30% to characters who belong to Time Travelers or Final Trump card. Again, like Goku Blacks, I think Boo Tanks fits in there, Buuhan, Super Boos, a lot of characters fit here, and just all the Fused Fighter Superclass units work too, right? Now, he gives Extreme Class Key 3 and 150% stats, which is also very good. So you can just fit any Extreme Class unit on this leader skill too. Just a very incredible leader skill. This is nice for sure. Both the super attack effects, well, this one, greatly raises attack and defense for the turn on his 12 key. His 18 key massively raises attack and then a normal defense raise for the turn. Greatly lowers attack. I think these are good super attack effects to have. Yeah, Vegito is still not changing. Okay, that's funny. So Zamasu. I'm low-key, I saw his kit a little bit in the live stream. I think Zamasu's better, right? We'll talk about him right here. So, he gets entrance animation. He has 20% reduction for 4 turns. And then on that first turn, he has 40% reduction. So the very first turn, this guy has 40% reduction. And then after that, for the next 3 turns, he has 20%. There has to be another Realm of Gods category ally, which, you know, again, all the Goku Blacks and stuff you could use, which it should be pretty easy to go ahead and get that, right? Which is really, really sick. Key 6, 100% stats. Additional key 3 and 50% attack and defense. If there's no Realm of Gods category enemies, which I do like better, that's going to be good against Omega, Cell Max, Broly, and most of the bosses besides just the new Red Zone, they're all not Realm of Gods. So Zamasu is always going to have this, right? 9 key is wild. 50% chance to crit. Then he has a baseline 40% reduction. So how this is going to work? Turn 1, Zamasu has 80% damage reduction. Turn 3, Zamasu has 60% damage reduction. And then from the following turn for the rest of the battle, he has 40% still, which is obviously really good. Then, He gets defense 50% when receiving an attack. And then if HP is 70% or less when receiving an attack, gets an additional 50% defense. It seems he gets a guaranteed additional attack that has a 50% chance to become a super within the same turn after he receives an attack. So that's just going to potentially give him more defense there. You want to run him on slot 1, makes a lot of sense. Then he builds up multiplicative 25% attack with each attack received up to 150%. That's what? 6 hits, and this guy's built up. And he's going to hit really hard. Now, this domain ability, I think makes Zamasu the best unit in the game. He creates infinite Zamasu, raises extreme class allies ki by 3, and then becomes omnipresent for 5 turns. This is such an insane buff. Extreme class allies ki 3 for 5 turns. Like, you know how absurd that is? That's OP as hell. Can be activated when 70% HP or less for the 5th turn. And then 7th turn if there's a Future Saga category ally or enemy, which is the same as Vegito. Now, Infinite Zamasu. I mean, I'll just talk about it. He nullifies all attacks. He's invincible. He takes literally 0 damage, right? It's not like he's guarding and he has, like, potential, like, anything like that. In slot 1, this guy is a character, right? He's an actual character, so he's a character slot. He's invincible. In slot 1, he takes 0 damage. He nullifies all attacks. Greatly raise attack for the turn, massively raise attack for the turn. Ki 4 and 300% attack. He creates AGL and STR key spheres to tech key spheres. And then he gives worldwide chaos category allies 60% defense, which he gets 4 more key spheres obtained, which is really good too. I mean, he's just cracked. This is insane. This doesn't control the entire rotation necessarily, but this is just a better version of Oob, essentially. This guy's good. This Infinite Zamasu mode is quite insane. Future Zamasu is great too. I don't know. He might be better than Vegito. This will take testing, but these guys are both absurd kings of the games, for sure. I think that they're both kings of the games, but I can't say 100%. They look like they're on the level of like Bulma, GT Duo, etc. Like those units, right? Orange Piccolo, Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So here's the new Mai banner unit here. 30% attack and defense for the turn, supreme damage, and he seals. Okay. Q2 and 150% attack and defense, plus an additional 50% attack and defense, and 20% reduces damage received when performing a super. Okay. Additional, that has a medium chance to become a super attack, plus an additional 50% defense, and then reduces damage received by 30% within the same turn every time the character performs a super attack twice in the battle, up to once within a turn. So I guess what's going to happen is if she supers attack the first turn, and then the next turn she double supers, she would gain 30% reduction for the turn. So that becomes a total of 50% damage reduction. Okay. Superclass allies get 30% attack and defense, and then if they belong to Future Saga, they get another 20% and then a 10% crit chance. Changes physical key spheres to STR, tech to AGL, and then Superclass allies key 3 when HP is 50% or less at the start of turn. So this is all the same, okay. That's all under 50% HP. I don't like this. This should be just here, in my opinion, but that's really it. My team is fine. Really, against especially non-AoE bosses, she could cook. I think additionals and dodge is what you want to give this Mai. Alright, Zamasu. 30% attack and defense for the turn, 3 damage and lowers attack. Okay. He has an entrance animation. If there's a superclass enemy, which is like never. Entrance animation, 50% attack and defense, and then 20% dodge. Okay. 150% attack and defense. 50% attack and defense and chance to dodge plus 30% when performing a super attack. That would be separate from this 20%. That sucks. Which you can't even get that anyways. Key 1 up to 4, and then 50% attack and defense up to 200% when there's a superclass enemy. And then... Okay. This, I believe, is activated in 1 turn. He gives Key 2 to Future Saga and allies for 2 turns after dodging. So, like, this extreme class buff is so good, but Zamasu sucks because he wants to be against super class enemies. Yeah, poor Zamasu. They said nah. They said villains. Villains are gonna suck. That's what they said. Okay, I'm done. whatever. Let me know what you guys think about these kits. I think these guys are insane. I'll catch you next time.